So here is garden fort take 2, and we're going to go in. We are now allowed to go in. Right, can I come in?
Yeah.
Through the very narrow entrance into the TARDIS. Oh! Hello, lady of the manor.
So
I'm going to sit over here on the smiley face chair and look back out the window that's there, and the entrance that's there. Here I am in the fort. It's very comfortable. We're going to plant lettuce and tomatoes. So here's my little area by the back door where I'm keeping all the seeds that aren't quite ready to brave it outside yet. These are my sweet peas here that are doing really well, and these are what we've just planted. So I don't have any lolly sticks or anything to mark what's in what, so I've just put some cocktail sticks in the tomatoes, which are just ordinary cherry tomato. They are gardener's delight, so I know that that's what's in there. And the ones without the sticks are lettuce, mixed salad, cut and come again. And then in here are the tumbling toms, and that's easy to know because I can write it on the side of the tub. And I don't know what I'm doing, but what I've done here is I've done quite a thick layer of stones at the bottom to create drainage. And I assumed that the little plants, as they germinate and start to grow, won't need too much depth. So I just only filled it about halfway, and then when they're ready I'll plant them out in bigger pots or grow bags. I don't know what's in here. It is some type of tomato. It fell on the floor and I don't know which one it is, so that's going to be a surprise. Yeah, so they're going to stay in here. I do need to cover them with cling film or something. I won't do that because I don't have any, so I shall find some plastic from the recycling and fashion something. And also to keep track, I'm going to write everything I've planted and where in my coronavirus journal that I'm keeping, just as a little note, so in case I forget, I'm going to make a note of everything. Hello, good afternoon, good late afternoon. It is Friday the 10th of April. It is Good Friday today, the first day of the Easter weekend. I am hiding upstairs in my bedroom. Lilia is upstairs FaceTiming her friends. Phoebe is downstairs having a bit of Kindle time after a day in the garden. Dan is pottering about, no doubt doing something involving Lego or pizza dough, one of the two, because Friday night is pizza night. And I have just been editing the very few pieces of video that I took today. I'm going to keep today short because I am feeling quite tired, a little bit overwhelmed, and I was up quite late editing yesterday's vlog. So I'm just going to keep today quite short. Thank you very much for all your continued comments and funny thoughts and kind thoughts and lovely things that you're leaving me. They always make me smile. I've been making some more crochet hearts for the hospital. I need to really press on with those so that I can get a good load done to give to my friend to take in. So I think I'm going to go and do that for a little while now whilst I've got a quiet period in the day. And I might have one of my turmeric chai tea things that Dan got me for Mother's Day. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely Easter weekend. I will be here every day sharing with you what we're up to. And I hope that you are enjoying whatever weather you have where you are. And I hope that you enjoy the time that you have with your family and or the time that you have on your own, and just make the most of this time when the world is slowing down and resetting a bit, and try to find some positive moments. I know it's really, really hard and worrying. The last couple of days has almost begun to feel a bit more routine and normal. It's hard to explain, but it's like, not going out and, reducing the amount of time we're going out to the shops and so on. It's just beginning to get a bit more familiar and a bit more normal. And the kids will go back to school at the end of next week. Obviously, by that I mean homeschool. Dan and I will be both back working from Tuesday. So it'll be interesting to see how we cope in the second phase of that arrangement. Anyway, I am whittering on. There was something else I wanted to show you as well. Oh, that was it. I've got something I want to show you. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. When I cleared out my cupboard of doom, I found this box of fabric scraps. Tons and tons. Oh, been looking for that. That's vintage lace that I bought in France a few years ago. Yeah, there's tons, and these are all just offcuts that aren't big enough to use to make bags, but could be used for smaller projects or, I don't know, patchwork. But I don't do patchwork. I'd like to, so I guess what I'd like to do is start cutting it up ready to do a very simple square patchwork item. So what size would I need to cut them into? What size squares? If you're a quilter or a patchworker. Look, these were samples, so they're already in squares. Maybe I should just go by that size and then I won't have to cut these ones. Yeah, so I don't want to just keep a bag of fabric scraps that I'm never going to use. I'd rather just give them to, I don't know, the school or something. But likewise, there are some fabrics in here that I'd like to keep in some way, but in a way that's useful.